Hello and welcome to the 11th episode of the WCGA podcast. My name is Dan, aka at Danzer Dragoon on Instagram, and lurking the depths of the WCGA Club Discord. Today we've got Mr. Lang. Lang, where can we find you?
Find me on the internets. Discord, Instagram, Blue Sky. Find me out there under Skyfire Riser or my old tag, Gunplus Skyfire. You'll find me.
And Ian, where can we find you?
You're going to find me on Instagram at Cantus_Prime.
Ian drops the best content. We have a new sponsor this week. Very excited to bring this one on board. We haven't had one of these yet in this category, so it's new for us. So here we go. Oops, nope, that's the intro. Here we go.
Come on out to Bob's Dentistry. You can come out there and get whatever teeth you need fixed. We do fixing, modification. We do fossilizing, dermatology, anything you need. If you need wood and want to go old school back to George Washington, you can even have that and have wooden teeth. We can do a little hole so it sounds like you're talking whistling all the time. This week only, we'll do 2 mouths for free. From here on out, it's fully charged. But then after that, if you want to do a layaway program, we also do orchard produce payment. So come see Dr. Bob.
So thanks so much, Dr. Bob. We appreciate you sponsoring this episode with your wooden teeth.
Sounds like Dr. Bob needs some help, so go help him out. It's about to go under because he takes payment through produce, which is legal in Oregon.
To talk about. First, let's start off with our Legend Snag since we last checked in. We did miss a week, so we apologize for that. We had IPMS Seattle. We were thinking about doing a live broadcast from there, but we were so stinking busy. We were busy. It was our first time tabling as a club. So we had a banner out. We had tons of club members show up. It was so awesome to see.
A lot of happy people.
Yeah.
Because they would walk by, and Dan has been printing a 35th?
On 35th scale, Titan Zaku, yes.
So, as you can imagine, it took up a good portion of the table. So it was a conversation starter.
Yeah. But that's why we missed. But this week we've got a lot of stuff to talk about. But what did we snag this last week? Or last 2 weeks?
Who wants to go first? Dan?
Lang, start.
Oh, I'll start? Okay. I got some. How about I start? And Dan, you should go get. You're gonna get it. Go get it, and I'll talk.
I don't want to go get it.
All right, fine. So, I got a lot of little bits. I'm gonna show them kind of as quickly as I can. Blessed Surugaya. I got box art stickers from Surugaya. I got about 6 sets of 5. They're like directly box art from Witch of Mercury, Unicorn, The New Seed, old school stuff. I've also really dived into a lot of the different books because Surugaya also had a 20% off book sale. So I got a lot of 00 books, a lot of, in our Discord, folks have been seeing a lot of the Mobile Suit Bibles. And I got a giant stack of mobile. These are kind of incredible. They're almost like magazines about a specific kit. It's like kind of awesome. So I got too many of those, almost all 00 stuff. I got a couple of.
They're so cheap.
Stuff.
It's so easy to put 10 in your cart.
Yeah.
I kind of don't want to talk about them too much because people will be buying them up.
Sorry, I spoiled it. I did it. I spoiled it because I got all the ones I wanted.
They're not worth the $5 in free shipping.
And you would hate
waste your money.
Yeah, don't try and get the centerfold in each one of like the big poster in each one either. Those are terrible.
Yeah. Looking at all the history of the mobile suits and all the cool art pictures and like original art even for those and the timeline of development of the suits, like it's not fun.
Yeah, who wants that?
Yeah.
Stick to Wikipedia.
I got a bunch of kits from IPMS and other travels and other shipments, so we'll go through these. I got a fun one. Dan actually got this for me. It's the Revive RX-78-2. What grade? I don't even know what grade this is.
It's
Bible version?
Technically a no grade.
Nice.
Really?
But it's 144 scale.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's one of the funnest kits I've ever built in this hobby. It's so good.
I'm excited.
And I keep it right here front and center, and it's in almost all of my videos on Instagram. Look at that, just like classic derpy pose.
Yep.
It's great. It's perfect.
I have. So that's the first of 2 Gundams. All the rest are going to be different stuff I snagged from a good friend up north. Don't hate me, Ian. It's Murasame Kai, right? Is that what that is? Okay.
Yeah.
I've been really excited to snag that, so I got that. I got here the rest are random ones. I got a Blockies. I'm really wanting to paint this like one of the classic Beast Wars schemes, a Ape or a Beast Mode Optimus Primal. I got a 30-minute missions motorcycle, the second version, because I want to do it for our 30-minute missions contest. I got another one. I'm just throwing these aside, rapid fire. Transport, smart transportable machine, 30-minute missions. I do kind of like how it's very functional transforming. Then we have, I got a Star War Pose X-Wing.
Star Wars.
Star War. Because, no, I'm kidding, Star Wars. That's actually kind of proper for this weekend, huh? So I got me X-Wing. I love Pose color scheme on that. Oh my gosh. We'll talk about our 100-member giveaway on Discord. I won something. I won an SD set. I'm actually really excited for this one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's what I would have gotten.
Lots of mobile suits I really like are in that one, so I was excited for that. We're halfway there, people.
Are you serious, bro? People have these things where they show the kits that they bought, and they show like 2 or 3. Like Lang's going through a midlife crisis right now.
I am.
You don't give me this crap when I do it.
Yeah.
Well, that's because you're
Thanks,
Ian. You're in a different
midlife.
category.
You're not midlife.
Yay! Look at the wall behind you.
Aerial combat. That's not his. Combat
not.
Trooper. This is a kit I saw on. I'm trying to see if you can get a good picture. I'll show the back. These are all illustrations of it. It's this really cool fighter mobile suit that I got, model kit.
What's it from?
Trooper system.
Oh.
Let me see.
No, it's Chic Mainline. Chic Mainline is what it's from. This one?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one. This one I've been actually really excited to get. I found it at IPMS.
That's cool.
It's just like this cool. I feel like it's straight out of a shooter, top-down, 1990s game.
Put LEDs in that thing.
That'll be fun. It's a Susei or Suyata fighter.
Yeah, that's rad.
Shipborne bomber. I got it for dirt cheap. So thank you for that, vendor. Macross Frontier Messiah. Pick that up. Shotgun this. This is going to be just to show people. Slash code X-Cree. Got this one.
Oh yeah,
these big.
yeah.
Kind of a
Don't know
super
what that's from
deformed.
either.
No, but I've heard it's going to be
Don't
a
ask me.
little complicated to build. This one I saw. Shout out to Sean's Anime in Tacoma.
Oh my
We were up
gosh.
there.
Lang.
Yeah. This thing.
What is this? Okay.
This is the
That's really cool.
Mazinger. This thing's nuts. Like, I saw this, I'm like, oh, that looks up my alley. But
I
it's
never
like
even seen that before.
Yeah. But it's the Mazinger with, like, super armor.
Yeah, dude, look at them wings.
So-
It's tight.
This is one of those that it's like, do I even need to customize it because it looks so cool?
Yes,
And
you do.
then, last but not least, 2 kits. We're gonna go backed up for this. I got my
yes.
Zoid, big Zoid.
Finally.
I got the Sturm Tyran. So thank you, Silverfang, for helping me track this one down.
That's so cool.
And the big final. I got a duck.
The duck. That
I
thing's
got
so
a
big.
spa duck. It's huge.
Did you open it up yet to see if it has LEDs in it?
I have not yet. I can, but I
don't
got a
think it
spa
does.
duck. This is the clear black version, which I think is going to be a lot of
nice.
fun.
I have the yellow one on order, and still don't have it in hand. So
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. So that's what I got. Midlife. I'm going through it.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Ian, what about you?
Okay, let's just do this quick and easy by sharing my screen.
I should have done that.
Where is it? Window. We're fluent here. Okay. So there's my
Nice.
IPMS
Okay, that's smart.
and basically just the whole Seattle trip. That's basically what I ever got for the Seattle trip. So
Yeah.
I got the little moped 30-minute missions. I got the high-grade Vice Fitter from Super Robot Wars. I got 2 versions of the bike Lang got because you only get 1 wheel in that, and I want to make a full motorcycle.
Well, they're both the second version, though. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, they're both the second version. Big shout out to International Model for having those. I also
Thanks,
picked
Tom.
up. Thanks, Tom. Oh yeah, and I have a
I was
shirt.
gonna say, show that we all got
Shirt.
shirts.
Mm-hmm.
I got the what is a little insect. So this is my 4th of insect. I'm trying to make a whole centipede for Sunday. The 30-minute preference is kind of a new line. I don't know exactly where they're going to go with it, but this is from an anime called Bocchi the Rock. I have never watched it. I'm just interested in what this little 30-minute kit offers, so I grabbed that.
Yeah.
Staying on 30 minutes.
It looks like one runner with the character inside. You just pop the character out.
Sure, yeah, that's totally what it is.
So have you popped it up and see if it's pre-painted?
Interesting.
Right,
yeah,
it's right behind me.
that'd be interesting.
Survey says.
No, survey says no. The faces are the typical pre-applied. Everything.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, the guitar is all color separated. Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, we'll look at that later. So sticking with 30 minutes, I also got the Liber Archer from 30 Minute Fantasy. And what else was here? I got so from the IPMS show itself, I got the little Xeon flagship down there, and then I also got it's the Trumpeter model Transformers RC. I got that in the raffle from the show.
That's a beautiful kit.
Yeah, that's actually all pre-painted. Everything on there is silvers and everything, so I'm interested to put that one together.
Yeah.
And then from
Is that one
Sean,
or 2 blockies?
Oh yeah, that is one blocky. We were getting sushi at the Tacoma Mall, and the store right next to the sushi place had the typical gifts and stuff, but they had a blocky stand.
Nice.
And then for some reason they had the hottest, newest Blockies Classic line Shockwave.
Yeah.
That was dropped not too long ago in China. But then his wave mates weren't there, so I was really confused. It was just Shockwave, and then we basically bought all their stock, all their Shockwaves.
Yeah, we did. We had to go back in the back to get more.
Yeah.
That was funny.
So pretty much everybody that went with us got the new hotness. And then the big pieces from Sean's anime also, Master Grade Vidar, and thank you to Dan for the Psycho Mark II.
No, you bought that.
Oh, I did. That's right. And then, was it Tricky's? Tricky, was it called Tricky's?
Trickies, yeah.
I have the receipt. Tricky's Pop Culture Emporium in Tacoma. I got the Solar Streak Megazord. All complete. Batteries work in it. It's really cool. And then a little Beast Wars 2... was it Beast Wars Transmetal Sonar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was... Shout out to
cool
Trickies.
store.
That was I love finding stores like that where you go around each little shelf unit and it's just something you
there was so much stuff there.
Good, decent prices, for like secondhand toy stuff. Careful.
Yeah. Except for the beat up Master Chief.
Oh, I see what you're doing. You said beat up. What do you call it, beat up? I'm not giving you a discount. I'm not even selling it to you now.
I almost got thrown out of the store, I think. But I'll be back because that store is excellent. Very cool.
Quick rapid fire here from before the show. I got some Zoid's high-end master model. I got the Storm Sorter.
Say that 5 times fast.
I got the Surugaya's infamous torpedo car, but it's actually called Geno Breaker.
Ah.
And then
Wait, real quick. The swords on that.
Oh,
because I think I saw the swords like that sword.
Is that the
Hang on.
sword?
Oh,
Nope.
maybe not. I thought I saw a different sword. I apologize.
No.
I saw a
oh,
custom.
this in the corner?
Yeah, I thought that came with it.
No, that's just rubble from another Zoid.
My bad.
And then I also got the Realize model Blade Liger. I got the Geno Soarer as well. I started building that while I was at IPMS. It's a really cool kit. And then just yesterday came back from a class in Chehalis, stopped by Vancouver Hobbytown and picked up these two.
Oh,
the Master
Classics.
Grade EZ8 and the Ground Gundam. They had been
Nice.
sitting there long enough, and I had coupons at the store, so I said, screw it.
Nice.
I'm going to get them. All right, that's all. Oh, no, it's not. I might as well do the teaser. I'm spinning around in it. Right behind me, my throne. I got the
Zaku.
Secret Lab Shar's Zaku gaming chair.
Does it make you want to sit back and drop a colony? Is that what you're supposed to do with that?
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Very
That's a euphemism for something else.
No, I don't want to do that in this chair.
Okay, the back of
That's so nice looking.
That's sweet.
That's very nice. I can't wait to sit on that. And
Oh,
drop a
please, yeah.
colony.
And all the hoses are stitch into it, raised. It's very nice.
Oh,
Very comfy chair.
cool. Glad you like it.
Yeah.
Very
All
cool.
right, that's it for me.
For me, I got the that new Expo kit, the feather whatever thing.
Yeah, RX 78 FOO glass feather equipment from the new
It's
Expo.
no grade one, but it's the one that comes with everything. So I'm really excited about that. It's got the actual clear pieces on it. I'm gonna do a real nice paint up on it, and maybe do a fade on the clear pieces from red to blue or something like that. It'd be kind of neat. And I got a Lamborghini at the IPMS show. Ryan, can you drop picture? Can you drop one of those
scale
pictures
was
in
it?
the
It was
IPMS
huge.
thing so I can show that later? It's
No, buddy.
12 scale.
It's right there. It's right
here
there.
we
I
go.
got you.
So yeah, Lang bought me this. So my dream car is a Lamborghini Countach. I'm never gonna actually buy this thing or have one of these, but it's really cool. I love the angular design of it. The 80s
It was a big
aesthetic of it.
box.
Very big. It has sawdust and wood chunks in it, and it's partially built. And
Cobwebs?
looks like
Pretty close.
it looks like a lot of work. So I appreciate that, Lang, because I like taking on these projects that take months instead of weeks. So thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I think I got some little kitschy stuff from Sugar Mama, like a little statue of Sailor Mass.
Yeah, I almost broke her yesterday.
It was a
couple
good
of Haros.
statue.
Yeah, very cute. It's like a chibi version. A couple of little mini Haros, and a picture of Bright Noah yelling at somebody with a phone in his hand. I love finding that kind of stuff on Sugar Mama. And I got these tiny books, the How to Build Gundam Super Mini books. It's a full book. They're really tiny, so those are cool. Probably bought some other stuff, but I don't remember. Pretty much it for me. What, is there something I'm missing?
Didn't you get a ball?
Ball.
Whatchamacallit? Ball kit? Did you get that, or is that on the way?
Are you talking about the Master Grade balls? Yeah, so there's something happened.
We need to
I don't know,
intervene. I think we might need to intervene. Dan likes balls.
Compulsorily, I don't know how this happened. I think I was looking desperately for a Master Grade ball for a while, like a year ago, and I had pre-ordered it from a bunch of places, and now those pre-orders are coming in, and I've forgotten I had pre-ordered them. So now I have 5 Master Grade balls now in my backlog.
Are they? Did you get the Verkaz again?
They're all Verkaz, and they have one of them is clear, which I'm keeping, but I might have to do a ball giveaway or something at some point.
Just do an Easter custom of some sort.
Oh yeah, it's like a
Something.
clear one. I still want to see you seal that and fill it with liquid.
Oh my gosh. Interesting idea. Like brown liquid, like the pilot pooped his pants or something.
I have to fight this thing.
Every time you like rotate it, you can see the bubbles in it, like an old 8-ball or something. There you go.
Put some like little specks of like sawdust in there to make it look like it's like poop particles. Anyways,
God,
that's what I picked up. That's what's on the way. That's what I'm into right now.
Nice.
Let's go through what we're working on right now. I'm working on that 135th scale Zaku still. I mocked it up for the show, but now that the show's over, I can finally get down to painting it. I lost my glues though, so I've got to go to the local hardware store and buy some more glues. I still haven't been able to do that this week. It's a very busy week for me. But that's what I'm going to be working on, so expect pictures of that probably pretty soon, because once I get into paint mode, things happen real fast. So that should be done. Lang brought up a really good idea about actually keeping that maybe for the club. We put that up at our tables when we go table places, because it definitely grabs attention because it's so big.
Yeah, it did.
It's not something you can go out and buy, so it's cool. It's like a kind of a one-off thing, or it might go into a store. We don't know yet.
It's a big heavy traveling item then.
Yeah, it takes its own seat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it fits into a tub.
You're gonna have to get a Pelican case for it.
Like,
Put it on your bag.
Pelican case.
Yeah.
But so that's what I'm working on right now. I am excited to be done with that, because like I'm serious, after this thing I'm not going to do any other big projects until GBWC. So in between then and now, or between now and then, I'm going to be doing like some classic builds where I build it and paint it. No crazy stuff, just building some cool kits,
enjoying
and
it.
customizing them up. Yeah, enjoying the hobby more than work.
Nice.
So, what about you, Ian? What are you working on right now? You snapping anything?
I did start snapping the Realize model Zoids Genosaur during IPMS.
Oh yeah,
I only got as far as the head. The show was so busy, I was putting that thing down every 5 seconds to talk to somebody or do something.
People kept coming up to that and looking at it.
Yeah,
I don't know if you knew that or not, but people
they were wondering if it was for sale.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's not just our club. Zoids has a following.
Yep.
And I really wish it would be
sure.
more localized instead of really hard to get and hard to stock Kotobukiya models.
Yeah, for sure. What about you, Ling?
After IPMS and submitting my Psychorizer, I'm just kind of stepped back for a minute and just did a handful of happy builds. Like, also at IPMS, I was doing Gridman stuff, and like right here, you can see on YouTube, I did the Dyna Dragon, and that's what this is. I did this and the other sets from the 90s show, which I love. And I'm kind of looking at a number of high grades. I need to just bust out my high grades and do Fampla Freebie. That needs to come back fast, because I said I was going to do it. That was a goal this year, that I was going to do a bunch, and I haven't done any. So 5 months late, we're going to get back to it. Better late than never.
Do like custom paints on them and then just give them away?
In fact, the one that I was gifted one to do a Fampla Freebie. It's the, help me out, it's not a Zagok.
It's a Zagok. It's like the Amazing Zagok, or?
No, it's the one with the
Unicorn.
blade. Yeah, from Unicorn, had the blades on top and the extendo arms. I'm going to do a minion out of it, and I'm going to give that away.
That's cute.
I'll find it, Ian. We'll see. But keep an eye out for that on my socials.
The Zogok?
Thank you, Zogok.
Thanks for participating, Ian. You let him drown for like 5 minutes there.
Yeah, and that's how he learns. I got to learn my stuff.
Exactly. He's like, I'm going to let him drown.
Do you learn your lesson? Do you learn your lesson? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I got to pull him up.
So
that's exactly what I said.
So that's what I'm working on. It's going to be kind of my high grade summer a little bit. I need to do high grade stuff.
That's fun. I like that. High grade summer. Lane's high grade summer.
Yeah.
Summer grade. Yep. It's my summer grade.
So let's get into the news.
Okay.
We got some news.
I have some updates.
If let's see here, what do we got on our list? So
I got it.
Lang had mentioned he wants to talk about something big that we had happen in the club news wise.
Heavy emphasis on big.
We hit 100 members. The club's been in existence for about 5 months, and we hit 100 members.
Yeah,
and that's crazy.
And then went beyond that during
and we
IPMS.
shot past that. So during
way
IPMS, we were all recruiting. We got a lot of people to join, a lot of really cool folks, all mixed talents of and interests in the hobby. So we're so excited to have all those new people in here. I'll tell you, as a mod of the club, and you guys are too, like, it's humbling to be part of such a cool, awesome group of like great quality people. So
Yep.
that 100 members couldn't have happened with everybody being who they are and bringing their their personalities to the club, and you guys all make it what it is. So we did a big giveaway.
What was
away,
do we
almost,
yeah, I was gonna say, what was the grand total that we gift away?
it was over $1,000 worth of kits. And then we shipped them all out too. So we swung for the fences. Now, we weren't anticipating as many people to hop on as we had, but we broke the limit of the Discord hangout area, so we had to move to the stage. And I personally thrive in the chaos of like just epic craziness, and it was epically crazy. And during the whole thing, like, it was just good vibes and people getting kits and chit-chatting with each other. And then after that, we still had too many people in there, so we had to kind of do our Monday night hangout on the stage for a little while before we so people even hung out after the giveaway, which is always nice to see. And we kind of gave people a flavor for what it's like to be a WCGA member. So it's all fun all the time, nonstop. We do stuff every week, and it is like a big family. And I just got to say, from my heart, thank you all to everybody for being part of this club. So
full disclosure, there's no guarantee we'll give things out every week, nor will Dan be setting things on fire every week.
Right. Oh, and we did a big fireworks show at the end, which was really fun. Like, one of the guys was even like, "Oh wait, he wasn't kidding." And it's like,
how many times
I do fireworks.
How many times have you done real weathering, Dan? How many times?
Twice. Well, so we have a Gundam. Let me grab him really quick. That is specifically for this type of thing. We usually do it on. Oh man, my PG Unleash is about to fall over.
What is that?
My favorite screenshot from the whole event.
We have this little guy here.
Unga
That's
bunga.
awesome.
This guy has survived 2 4th of Julys and 1 Memorial Day. And as you can see, this is the weathering that he's got from it. None of this has been done artificially. And actually, I can show you, there's still stuff coming off of him onto my fingers. Actual soot. It looks great, but look at that.
The
Look at the
Looney
bazooka.
Tunes bazookas.
Yeah. So, Memorial Day, he'll be going out again. There might be a drone involved. And then
there will be. I will guarantee there's a drone involved.
And then 4th of July, he will be going out again. So this is our fireworks, dude.
Oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna, if I can tape him to a GoPro and drop the GoPro and see it. Oh my gosh, we're gonna do that. Anyways,
stay tuned, folks. So 100 member giveaway. That was really great. It was amazing. Ian, you got some stuff to show?
I do. Let's do this here. I gotta hit the buttons again.
While he's pulling that up, we also have a really cool. We're going to start doing the restock list, which is provided by Feral404 on Reddit, and you can follow him or them on Instagram and on Reddit under Feral404, FERAL 404. We're going to be going through that restock list, but Ian's got this pulled up now.
Yeah. So
this thing.
If you're following along with the news show, G-Quack's the latest episode revealed what this universe's take on the Gelgoog is. It's very different when Xeon gets their hands on a Gundam. The development completely changes, doesn't it?
Wait, so a Gelgoog, you mean GM, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard of a GM. So anyway, Gelgoog, it'll be available. Actually, no, it's already out now. There's people who are already snapping this kit up. Bandai managed to keep this thing a secret until the day of the episode. But it's already in stores.
I want it so bad.
So maybe if you're lucky, Sugar may have
show
some.
the next picture, the back picture.
Oh yeah.
Look at the. I
So
love how it's got the fuel tanks in the calves and in the thighs.
Yeah.
right. It's
Is any of this taken from the G-Quux? Like those shoulder boosters, are those the same or different?
No.
It's a full new kit.
This is all unique.
Wow.
Everything's unique.
Yeah. It's
So
so good.
Yeah, the lore on it is supposed to be since the Gundam was never in the Federation hands, the Federation never made a GM. And then
Oh.
actually Zeonic, who developed the Gelgoog,
Got
the
it.
way the Gelgoog was supposed to look in UC. The Gelgoog was originally intended to compete with the Gundam and be the mass production version of the Gundam. So, since the Federation never had the Gundam, Zeon stole the Gundam. Basically, the gym bled over. Yeah,
Yeah, changed their whole design aesthetic
it's
and everything.
so fascinating, and I love it.
Really cool.
A couple action shots.
I mean, I love these designs, and I just am praying so hard. I go to bed every night and I pray. I light a candle. I put my RX-78-2 in front of it, and I say, "Dear Bandai, please make master grades of these models. I love you. In Bandai's name, amen." And it hasn't happened yet, even with Witch from Mercury, but let's hope.
Yeah. So you're gonna get a couple. What is it? Just 2 rifles? Yeah, you get 2 rifles with the kit. Beam saber, which that doesn't show in the photo, but it comes with 2 beam effects, and you can actually put the other beam effect on the other end of the saber, so you can kind of emulate the beam naginaga that the.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding. You can double end the beam saber, Darth Maul style.
Just like the Gelgoog.
Just like the Gelgoog.
Dude, that's rad.
Question
and then,
for you,
unlike
Dan.
the Gelgoog, there's a little a wire effect part that shoots from the knuckle.
Like
what is that?
Goof.
It's a grapple hook. Did you watch the episode?
No, not yet.
Okay,
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, the pilot uses it for some maneuvering.
That's really cool.
So,
the
Dan,
box art.
how would you feel if they just did 1 or 2 full mechanics like they did from Witcher
No,
Mercury?
that's such a cop out. and so many people are like, well, and they're like, oh, I wish we had a master grade from Witcher Mercury. And like, well, we did get the full mechanics there. It's like, dude, that's not the same thing.
Yeah, it is a cop
if you
out.
built a master grade and you built the full mechanics, they're completely different categories of kit.
Tell us how
It's
you
like
really
saying
feel.
a real grade is the same as a high grade. Not the same, folks.
So when you meet Dan in person, just say master grade 3 times and see what you get out of him. He'll tell you how he really feels.
Yes, please. I love me a good high grade. These look banger. Like all the Witch Mercury high grades were awesome. They're so fun to build and put together. Great part separation, design, everything, posability. These are all in the same vein. They're looking, for me, design wise, they're all bangers so far. So
yeah,
I want some master grades.
Absolutely. And then next month they're going to release a color variant of the same kit. In the episode, there were 2 versions that appear.
Yeah, the black one.
This was another pilot's version. It's just different colors. I do kind of like the green on it instead of the red. That's just me. I think it comes with all the same. Well, maybe not the grapple wire, because I don't think this pilot used the grapple wire. But you're gonna get both the pistols, the double-ended beam saber.
Yeah,
and it's just the same exact kit. And then there's a little different box art.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And then,
what do we got next?
Next up, I have the Bandai's Candy Toy blog. So they're going to be releasing Volume 10 of the Mobility Joint line.
Oh boy.
They're just little tiny SD model kits, snap together ball joints. You have to buy like a couple boxes, I think, to complete everything. But the lineup will be. I do. Is it? Are they there?
Yeah, it's just showing the Gelgoog.
Oops. Okay, the tab didn't transfer. That's what happened. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
But as far as like, you said this is volume 10?
Yeah, volume 10.
So they've been doing this for a while then?
They have been.
Okay.
So here's the lineup. Actually, go back to the top here. Art, and then the lineup is you get a double Zeta Gundam, a Cubile, and 2 Rick Diaz.
Oh, are these the things that are like crazy expensive?
Depends on where you get them.
Well, if I don't
there's
live
the
in
catch.
Japan,
You go to a
Let's
local
go.
trading card store that also sells model kits. They'll probably sell you to these $12 a box. No, they should be like $5 a box.
okay.
Yeah.
And it comes with
we're
all that
coming
stuff?
back.
So yeah, one box will have the top half of the double Zeta, the little fists chest piece,
Yeah.
and then the next part has the footsies with the bottom half of the double Zeta, and they can be combined together. Little posable dude.
That's fun. I
You
like
can
that.
also combine them together to form the full
Oh,
vehicle, and then there's the little tiny core fighter as a leftover.
Core Fighter's
Mhm.
adorable.
So $15 gets you the Zeta.
Yeah,
if you
15-ish,
get
depending
good
on where you get
prices.
it from. And then there's
Yeah.
also option parts inside these. When you get the whole wave, there's also option parts, and there's option parts here to make the full armor double Zeta Gundam
Good
from
night.
Gundam
Oh, that's
Sentinel.
pretty cool.
Yeah, or some people may also recognize it as the Phaz.
Yeah.
Like the Phaz Verkov, which is a different color version.
Right.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't the Phasma come with a different weapon too, or something?
It's
Or
that
is the
weapon.
Phasma the exact same thing as the Double Zeta?
Pretty, it's pretty much the same exact thing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
So then, why does everyone want the Phaz so bad?
It's because it's
Just
the only
'cause the color?
it's the only Verka with all this armament. They never made the double Zeta full armor. Which is technically
you
just
do
the
get
blue-
a lot
the
more
cl-
stuff. You get a lot more
E-
plastic to make it bulkier, chunkier.
Yes. Oh yeah, it's right here. All this armor on the side here.
Okay.
That's not stock on the double Zeta.
Okay.
Mhm.
Interesting.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We learned
And then-
something.
Somebody mentioned
Yeah.
something funny about the reprints. For instance, like the Turn A gets reprinted all the time, the Master Grade, but no Turn X reprint.
Yeah.
So the Double Zeta Verka gets reprinted all the time, but not the Phaz. Like, what is Bandai doing? Did they lose the molds? And they're
No,
just too
I
ashamed
think
to
I
admit
think
it?
it's
Like,
production
what's going
cost.
on?
I think it's plastic and production cost.
They already
Well,
have the mold.
but the
What's the
same-
production cost?
Yeah,
I don't know.
'cause if you do the A,
I don't know where the
X.
mold's at, Dan.
Did they lose the plastic color?
I don't know
What's
if
going
they
on?
destroyed the mold.
I think somebody dropped it.
They got plastic
Yeah,
color.
got
We don't need
dented.
that. Give me an Ecopla Turn X. You got plastic to spare.
Yeah,
Come
who
on.
cares? You see,
Oh,
print
that'd
the
be-
stupid thing, man. Put the mold in the machine, hit print.
Yeah.
That easy.
Also in the lineup is a Cubule. Little poses, extra hands. You also get a box with effect parts, so you
Oh,
can
fun.
get this full funnel display.
Is it Cubile or Quebly?
I call it Cubule. I've heard it Cubule.
Okay.
And then you
I
get
love this one. The Rick
Two Rick-
Diaz.
two Rick Diaz kits. You also
Yeah.
get an option set for more bazookas and armor,
Rick
but you
Diaz.
get these booster parts here for the Sturm Diaz.
Nice.
Boom 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 boom.
Yeah. Very cool.
And then you get the I don't. They call it different names. It's like either the early production Rick Diaz or the mass production Rick Diaz. But when they
Yeah.
say mass production, the red one's also mass produced. I don't know. Anyway, you get two. You get two Rick Diaz kits in here. Okay, and then
Well, if you happen to find a good place to buy these things, Ian, like the whole set, not just a few boxes, let me know because I'd be interested
Sugar
in
Mama
grabbing one.
under Candy Toys
I want the whole set.
and get
Sugar
and get the whole
Mama.
set.
Cool.
Sugar
Goods
Mama
and
Candy
accessories.
Toys,
Type in Gashapon.
right?
So
I got
speaking
one
of,
more.
oh, okay.
And then I have to open this, and then I have to share the screen. Oh my gosh, what?
How much does a full box of those things cost you?
Maybe
Probably-
30 or 40.
Oh, that's not. Yeah. Okay. Unless they go out of, until they go out of print, and then you're paying like $300 or $400 for the whole set.
God, I hope
Yeah.
you're not.
Sometimes
I really hope
sometimes
they're
that's
not.
how it goes.
Okay, I have the window here.
Okay.
You guys remember Gashapon? So, these are not just exclusive to Premium Bandai. Across Japan, these will be available in the Gashapon machines, and I only hope that these will be coming to U.S. Gashapon as well.
Ujibaya, let's go! Yeah,
So
I would
we got
totally. I might pull an Ian if these come over. I really like that color scheme. I really like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull a full. I'm
I
sorry, I
get
had
you?
to take a drink of water. This is bad. Okay, yeah. Anyway, Gashapon Mobile Suit Ensemble. We got the Hatsune Miku crossover RX-78 and Zaku 2.
I hadn't seen
There will
this.
be 4 versions available in this wave.
Okay.
So the first Gashapon will include RX-78 with some open hands.
Nice.
The second one will include a clear blue version with the bazooka and a beam saber.
Ew.
Love it.
What?
I don't like
what
the
do you
clear
mean, ew?
blue.
I love it.
I don't
love
like it.
Love it. Well,
Then give
I'm
me-
going to give you one. You're
We're
going to
all
put it
gonna-
on your little clear shelf.
I won't be able to build it, dude. You're
Uh,
gonna
throw
huck
it- throw it
across
against
the
the
room and then
wall
you're gonna have to
again.
build it.
Oh, I like that black Zaku.
And then,
I'm
yeah.
not good. Those Gashapon instructions are garbage.
Oh, especially ensemble,
Yeah.
because they don't give you the instructions for the one you got.
Right.
All right, and then Zaku 2, some closed fist machine gun, and then a clear blue version with the Heat Hawk, two Sturmfausts, and a Zaku bazooka.
Kind of like that one.
See,
I
I
don't know
like
when
that
these
one.
are coming
I'm
out,
new
but I
on that
assume
one,
they're coming out
ironically.
soon.
You can have the
And then,
Zaku.
yeah,
I'll
I
take the
hope they-
RX-78.
Okay.
Okay.
No. You know what? No, I don't want it. It's Gashapon. Don't want it.
Okay, more for me.
Because I have to build it. Somebody else can build it for me, and then I'll do it. How do you guys feel about that? Who's going to build it for me?
We'll get
always
there when
me.
we get there. Let's get it in hand first.
All right. So next we got the restocks, reprints, and Ramba Raw presented by Feral 404. We're not going to go through this entire thing because it's a giant list every time they drop these. But there are some standouts. For instance, let's see here. The Shining Gundam Master Grade 1100 is pretty cool. Reprint. We've got this one's interesting too. I think this is the black robe, right? Or is this the red one?
Shinmusha Gundam.
The Shinmusha Sengoku no Jin.
I don't know.
Not sure either. But we've got some double O kits in here. We've got the Exia Master Grade Ignition mode.
So that's the one that comes with the repair parts from the beginning of Season 2. So you
That's
get
cool.
the messed up face and sword and the
Yep.
cloak.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Also, the Strike Noir is going to reprint. Another Turn A reprint, but no.
We just bought that for Lang recently. So what the heck? Reprint already?
Yeah. But no, no Turn X. The Master Grade, the O is coming soon. Actually, it should be filtering out to stores if they were able to grab any. The pre-orders for stores sold out really fast.
When were some of these supposed to be? When is this release happening? Because I feel like some of these
So
I saw.
we'll be seeing these in about 2 months here in the States.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
Yeah.
if certain things chill in the world.
Yeah.
But that's up. Who knows? PG Unleashed is getting a reprint, which is great, especially if you got a local store, because usually you can get pretty good prices on that.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to get skinned alive. This is really cool here. No grades. So we've got a 1/100 Hardigun and a 1/100 G Cannon Magna. Those are both from, I believe, F91.
Yep.
They're older kits,
MSV.
but they are pretty stinking rare. Like, unless you live in Japan, you're not going to ever see these things. So if these pop up in stores, very cool. They are older kits. They don't have great part separation. They have pretty bad seam lines, so keep that in mind. But it is a vintage kit, so you kind of have that. That's kind of part of the
really
course.
like that. I really like that G Cannon. Oh, I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We got a Haro coming, which is nice to see. I haven't seen a Haro in a local store in forever. I can't, it's been 2 years since I saw a Haro in a store that wasn't part of like a big set like the Ohana set of Bear Guys, which I promptly melted mine. So some Haros are incoming. Look at this giant
30 minutes.
mess
Wow.
of 30-minute missions reprints. Oh my god!
Options.
Pretty
And
much
then-
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which is
but-
awesome.
It's
Especially-
awesome, but at the same time, a lot of hobby shops end up
Buying too much.
buying too much and clearancing out those option
Yes.
sets because people just don't want to
Yes.
use them.
Yeah, that's why
Yes.
we have a contest going on to get people more
That's right.
interested into this series.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So we got all that, and then we've got miscellaneous stuff, lots of One Piece. Some new Pokemon kits are coming. The Kit Quick series is really fun. Me and my daughter get into those quite a bit. But that's pretty much it for the reprints and restocks. Very cool. You can check this out on r/Gunpla. It's linked at the very top of their subreddit, so you can check it out and get excited for what's getting reprinted.
Very cool.
But yeah, there we go.
Very cool.
That's it for the news. Let's talk about the meat and potatoes of today's episode. IPMS Seattle.
Wee.
Yeah. When we get into this here in just a second, I'm going to show you guys a bunch of pictures of all the different model kits and stuff. But does anyone want to talk about their experience at the show?
I'll start a little bit because each of us have been there different amount of times. Correct me if I'm wrong. Ian, this was your first. Dan's been twice, and I've been 3 times. This one, out of the 3 times that I've been, felt kind of nice. My first time I went, I was nervous, and it was both me and my son competing, actually. And then the second time, it was pretty jam-packed. This time was not near as packed, and it felt good. It felt kind of not so rushed, not so packed, and I really enjoyed participating in the capacity we were in kind of as a group this time. So it was a lot of fun. And oh my gosh, the folks that we had, we took a big group photo. You can actually see it on my Instagram in a reel I did. We have so many great group members. It was a lot of fun this round.
Yeah. It did feel like there was a lot more space on the tables. Now at competitions, there's an ebb and flow every single year. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, and it goes down. There was a lot of empty space in a lot of the tables.
Yeah.
They did rearrange things and they did expand. So that's probably there's some growing pains there as far as filling tables out. But there was some really cool builds which we're going to show here. First one here.
For those of you listening, please go to our YouTube and watch this because we're just going to go through these and they deserve to be seen. So please do that.
Our YouTube?
No, you throw these up on YouTube. Come on.
I haven't made one yet. So are you announcing something before it's done, Lang?
Yeah, go look at our YouTube.
Okay.
This will be
go to our YouTube where there isn't a video for IPMS this year.
The pictures for what we're sharing, what we're talking about.
Or our Instagrams.
Yeah, definitely check out. Lang did a really good one. Go to his at Skyfire_Riser. He did a really good compilation of tons of pictures. So go check that out there. So first we got this. This thing is beautiful. Now, the way IPMS works with judging is your kit can't be inside of a case. Did you guys know this?
I did not.
Yes. So I don't know if this affected the judging of this kit or not, but the way that they've lit this up inside internally with lights and like a light box style, it's obviously super customized.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It's eye-catching. And I mean, you can hang it on a wall. Like, come on.
I love it.
It doesn't get much better than that. It's really cool. Really
For
well
those of
done.
you listening, it's an RX-78 in a beautiful black frame, and the backdrop has a picture of an RX-78 and labeled items in the case frame. It's really detailed, beautiful, outlined. It's great.
Yeah, it's really good. Let's see. Next, we have this really cool kit by, I believe it's Mang.
It is.
It's the Ornithopter from Mang. It's actually a lot bigger than I thought.
That's
It's almost
wide.
like, a foot and a half across wingspan?
It is huge in person.
When you say Mang, this is from Dune, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And the company that makes it is Meng, M-E-N-G. They make a couple of different kits from the Dune series. And from what I understand, the kits are really good quality. So in the Dune line, at least. They also they're kind of known more, I believe, for their Evangelion perfect grade size kits. But these ones are really nice. Next we have, I don't know what this is. Does anyone know what this is?
That is Motonuclear's 1100 Aubing. I don't know if I pronounced that right.
I didn't get a good look at this one to see if it was custom painted or not, but it's pretty.
It's probably top coated, but to me, that's the stock colors and everything.
Yeah, super dynamic, awesome looking kit. This was done by, and if you guys know who did these things, shout them out. But this was done by a club member and also independent modeler Chris Amisu. He 3D. So he created so those gems you see. So this is a Sinanju with wings on it from, I'm not sure which kit it's from.
I'm sorry, Chris, if you're listening and I butcher this, but I believe the armor and everything is all resin, and then he got the wings and weapons, I think, from a Kotobukiya Hexagear kit.
Cool.
And then the gems are all custom printed, and the whole thing is he's trying to emulate Arceus from Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yes. So he has a really cool. He always, whenever he does builds, he does like how I did the build, which is so cool. But he did the all the gems, the colors, and correct me if you guys know better. And I'm sorry, Chris, if I screw this up, but I believe he made custom molds and then poured those out of resin. So they're not 3D printed, the clear parts, they're poured resin into molds. So crazy talent. And then they're all colored, obviously. And that whole thing, that whole disc thing is all custom built, scratch built. Very crazy cool. And then, of course, it's got the signature Chris Amisu paint job on it, which is just chef's kiss.
I do want to point out one thing that I'm going to say Chris is mean because he put this right next to my kit, and I had to compete against this kit. So I think he's just mean.
Was this one right next to yours?
Yeah, it was. It was incredible. No, shout out to Chris. He actually took a picture with me next to our kids. He's great.
The whole
nice.
That whole category was lovely to look at.
Yeah. Next we got this one's done by Cobra Pla on Instagram. This is a GM Spartan with heavy weapons edition add-on missile packs.
GM Sniper custom.
Okay. And I know they've done a lot of modifications to it. We're not going to go into all of them. You can check them out on Instagram. But this was really pleasant to look at. Very well done. Very nice. Smooth,
very clean.
Easy customization. Not easy customization, but like it's easy on the eyes. It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Good to look at. This is
there it is.
printed US CSS Prometheus from the movie
Prometheus.
This was a big one. It's huge. And you can't see it from here, but underneath this wing area, there's the proto face hugger with its tentacles out grabbing onto the ship, and that's what's holding it up. There's no rod or anything.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I don't know how they did that, because when he did pull it off and show me the underside of it at one point, and that sucker was sturdy, like it was made of metal or something.
Yeah.
So
it was he said it was a full 3D print.
It's all 3D printed, yes.
God, the detail on it is intense.
Top to bottom.
I wouldn't believe it.
Lots of multiple parts though, so there was a lot of gluing. And this entire front cockpit, can you see my cursor?
No.
Okay, the entire front cockpit, the lower half, which is clear, that was all scratch built.
Oof.
So the rest of it is a print that you can find the files online, and probably you might have to buy them, I'm not sure. But the front part here, he scratch built that, so very cool. I talked with the modeler, very nice guy. Then we have this thing. This was really cool. I didn't know like this was coming to the show, but it kind of just popped up. This is a...
You didn't know because we totally destroyed the base.
This is a... Well, I mean, I can't really tell what's going on here, but this is basically a homage or an homage to the Psycho Gundam, but done with 00 stuff. So they've done pre-shading, metallic colors. The entire backpack is massive, so it has to have like a thing holding it up. The base is all scratch built, and then there's even a jazz radio in the background that's in the same color scheme as in
it's from the Gundam Thunderbolt.
Gundam Thunderbolt, yeah.
It's Daryl's.
Oh yeah, Lang,
it's Daryl's radio.
Thanks, bud.
Do you want to talk about it?
Sure. It was a lot of fun building this. I'm very happy with how the base came out, and base work, or stands, whatever you want to call. I know the necessity of it. I am not usually for it, but this I think really called for it, and I'm happy how it turned out. This one I'm the happiest with. The Gundam 00 or the X and Riser is my favorite kit, so it was kind of like my White Whale I pushed myself quite a bit, and I'm happy, really happy with how it turned out. This is going to be, it's one of my gems for sure.
Yeah, it's a super cool build. Very striking. I love the colors on it. The deep reds. And then the big gray, or like kind of like a grayish, bluish almost. Mostly gray backpack.
That
really
one
evokes that the Psycho Zaku, so it's really well done.
That one's hard because I'm trying to learn how to do really dark colors and still be able to do shading. So my first thought was to make it all black, but then there's a color by Hobby Mio that's a mecha black that's a very dark gray, light black, however you want to call it, that I worked with. So yeah.
And then you did a scratch built mono eye in there.
I did.
You see the picture, and then the shoulders have animated LEDs spinning.
Yeah, they're animated. Got those off of AliExpress, red ones. Those are a lot of fun. I still play with those.
They're cheap too.
Uh-oh, where do you go? What?
Oh
Dan,
no,
what are you
I don't
doing?
know what. Anyways, the only complaint I had about this, Lang, was that you didn't have the music going.
I know. I was too busy.
Next show.
Okay, perfectly honest. Because I figured out how to do Bluetooth on that radio, and I was worried that if I had the music going, and all of a sudden I tried to pick up my phone, and I was one of my kids or something.
Can
so
you
that's
take
what
an
I was trying to
SD
figure
card
out.
though? Can you put music
I
on
can.
it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the ticket right there, dude.
There you go.
So the next show, I want to hear the theme for Daryl playing.
Isn't that where the beam saber comes through? And is that the one?
Yeah, it's his beach flashback music.
A lot of, but it's an actual song. We'll find it, but
yeah.
So excellent work on this one, Lang.
See you soon, California.
This thing
There's
is
that gorgeous.
stupid.
Go back right now! Don't you dare!
This is the perfect Xeon.
So many people came by and were just like, "Where the heck why does this have legs? What's going on?"
Yeah,
so
it's pretty
people.
rare. It's a very rare. It's not pretty rare. It's a very rare kit by Bandai. This is, I believe it's from Build Fighters though. So
no,
it's not from Build Fighters.
No,
the legs.
No, the legs are not. It's
it's just that's it.
It's basically because the Zeong was supposed to have legs. This is the what if it had legs.
Yeah.
And then I think there was also a super old manga with the Perfect Gundam that was technically kind of like the first real Gunpla build fighter type thing. I don't know the exact details, but
in the instruction book it had a picture of a kid and it talked about build fighters. That's why I thought it was from that.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so some of the things I did a lot of work on this as far as there's lots of scribing, there's plow plate, pre-shading, LED work in the head, magnetic disconnect for the head, and then I just made a really simple base for it with a little plaque on it.
The simple base, I was so skeptical on how simple it was, but it's so appropriate for it. Like I really want to mimic that next time.
And I got smart, guys. Instead of making a base just for this plaque comes on and off. It disconnects. So I can put a different kit on there now in the future.
Nice.
So something to think about. Yeah. So now I don't have to make a base for every single kit. So this one turned out really good. I was proud of it. What do we got next here? Really cool Dio here. I don't know who made this one, but it's from 08MS team. The diorama effects on this one are really cool. Like obviously they've got sticks and rocks and it's all pretty to scale. Really well done. Very cool scene.
Yeah. Can I interrupt for 1 second?
Yeah.
The name of the manga the Perfect Zeong was from is called Plemo Kyoshiro.
Okay,
cool.
Perfect.
Anyway,
You just silenced all the
cleared that up.
the armchair warriors that were getting ready to.
I've never heard that term. That's awesome.
This is another really cool one. Is this 08MS team as well?
Yeah,
It's got to be.
Okay. Yeah, because it's got this guy, but I don't know. Maybe I need to watch it again.
Yeah, you do.
This
Watch
is a pretty cool one. I like the rock. They did a really good job on this rock here. It looks very natural. And then obviously they're all custom painted, so this was cool.
Tastier.
Yeah, this one was done by. So this guy joined the club. I talked with him. I was so. He's kind of an older gentleman, so I was really shocked that he built this. Like, it's so cool to see older guys getting into the hobby. And
he's the home painter, wasn't he?
yeah, so he's got like. He just retired from painting, professionally painting stuff, and now he's professionally painting Gundam. So really cool. I love the dynamic pose. I love the color scheme they picked.
It really makes me want to build mine now.
Yeah, it was a very cool looking kit.
I thought it was a reference to Kamen Rider and the colors. It was so spot on.
Yeah, very
Could
well
be.
done. The paint was really good. So you gotta watch out for him because this is like he just started in the hobby. So
And he took on this kid.
Yeah.
yeah, he took on this kind of random kit, Chinese kit, and then custom painted it and put it in competition. So we're in trouble.
Yeah.
I don't know who did this one.
Cobra.
Okay, it's a Cobra. It's a Cobra Classic. Really nice weathering. I like the weathering in the bottom. You know, they did a good job on this one.
He did a lot of scratch building. I think he said that the Uzis are fully scratch built.
Yeah.
Then he did modifications to the mobile suit itself.
Ah, okay. Very cool.
Yeah.
There it is.
This is a Chris Amisu work, right?
Yep.
Yeah. The gun sniper.
Gun sniper. Big old
Is it called
beefcake.
Gun Sniper or Guns Sniper? This thing's loaded.
Wait a minute.
But Chris also did a lot of little work in progress shots of this one as well. And his painting is just, it's good. It's so good.
We've talked about Chris a little bit on this episode. I'm going to give a shout out because he's done a tutorial like PDF on a lot of steps on painting and construction that I personally have. I suggest everyone track it down.
Well,
it's great.
If you join our club, which is easy to do, you can hit up Chris, and Chris is so freaking nice.
Yep.
He's going to be happy to share that info with you. So, or hit up one of the mods and we can get it for you.
Yep.
But seeing his work in person is always like a highlight.
It's a treat.
For me. Yeah, and then to get to see him in person too is always a treat. He's such a cool dude. Really well done. And then I love these dioramas he's doing. They're excellent.
Yeah.
This thing kind of took my breath away. I talked to this guy when he was setting it up, and he had his kid with him. I forget his name, but he's actually been to quite a few competitions. I think some up in Canada too. He's won a lot of awards. This thing was just gorgeous. The lights coming up from the base, played and reflected on everything. It's not black either. It's like a pearlescent color shifter paint that he's got on it. It's like purples and greens and stuff, and then LEDs all over the model kit. The whole thing is just blingy as hell, and an absolute
not a bad bling either. It works with it. That's the thing.
Yes, like the
I
style,
really liked it.
Yes,
It looked like it's cloaked in space. It's beautiful.
Oh, good comment. I like that comment. That's
cloaked
proper.
in space.
I gotta say, I took probably half a dozen pictures of this, and none of them do it justice. Like it
that's
needs
the
like
thing about kits like this. Yeah,
it needed a gray booth behind it. Lighting, in my opinion.
Yeah,
That's better.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
yeah. Look at all. So not only that, but look at the. I don't know this kit well enough, but is this decals?
The
reverse wash.
Like
A lot of-
Or is it reverse
no,
wash?
look on the hip there. Do you see the crinkles on the hip one on the left side?
And that's not detracting. Oh, I see here. That's not detracting from this because those crinkles are just part of the
Barely.
place for a lot of this stuff. But I was talking to about his process, and you can see how the shine goes across the decals. There's no. When you looked at this kit in person, there was no visible outline for the decal. So what he does is he goes in and sands between coats.
Does the light one.
He actually comes from the car modeler side.
Oh,
yep.
That's why he was able to get this crazy glossy shine on the kit. So
Do you know what kind of grit you have to hit that with?
he said
lighter
1,000.
one? Yeah.
Okay.
But it wasn't. He didn't have to work through the grid. So like once you do your first coat, you go 1,000. Do another coat, do 1,000. I think he said it was 3 coats, maybe 4.
Wow.
Yeah, very cool. The Chris work. So here's the funny thing about this one, and I might be wrong, but from what I understand, God, just look at that thing.
Yeah.
From what I understand, he kind of built this as a spur of the moment before the show because he needed to get it out of his backlog. I think that's what the comment was that he made. But like, what
Commitment.
the frick, man? Oh, I gotta get it in my backlog. I'm just gonna make this masterwork beautifully.
And drop it.
Freaking
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's so there's nothing crazy about this. It's just done extremely well.
Like I could see Bandai using this like a entry to a store.
You could
so
spend
great.
a lot of time just looking at every detail and catching new things.
Yeah.
His pose is so good. You see a lot of these at shows, and they're doing the Verka pose,
Stand there,
which is great, but this is so dynamic. And then
it's got emotion.
He was on one of our Monday night hangouts, and he was building this.
Yeah, I need to know how he did that. That looks so good.
Yeah, and
I
the
know.
Dio.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
But yeah, so this one again, Chris. Thanks for being an inspiration. Why are you so good?
Yeah. When are you gonna come on the pod? There you go.
Yep. Next, we got another Cobra Plow work. This is the one that he had at the Model Mania, and that was at the museum for a while. It's hard to see this and pick up what he's done to this, but he's done massive amounts of modifications. All the joints were filled to make it look very anime. And it's gorgeous to look at. I've seen this thing quite a few times, but if you haven't seen this yet, this is your first time.
Yeah. When you look at this, there's the blending and the shading is constant. Like it's very good. It's all over the place.
Yeah, it's very good. This is a new Gundam Verka. Really well done. I don't know who did this one, but this was also right next to a Sazabi Verka, which
I
will
love
probably
the
be
grayer colors.
Yeah.
It's not just the white. It looks so good.
Yeah, they did a really nice job painting this one. I like the pose.
And the frame is it's metallic.
Who took this picture?
An ankle. Might have been me.
You did a really good job framing it so that you cut out the action stand. Very nice. It looks like it's floating. It's really cool.
Happy accidents.
Oh, this is a really cool one. Who did this? I don't know who did this.
Was that? It might have been Chloe's dad, but I could be wrong.
No, it's not Chloe's. I didn't get to see who made this one.
Look at the decal work here.
That's
fun.
Yeah,
I want to know where they got that decal from, if they had to get that blown up
large
and
decal.
custom
That could have
done.
been a sticker.
Well, yeah, but it's faded too.
I don't know where I don't know where they
painted?
got it from, because I haven't seen a decal that large for this
Might have
kit.
been a sticker that they
like
worked
the
with
way
too.
I would do it is do a Cricut vinyl and then put it over it and then spray it, because I think that's what they did.
Probably.
Either way, extremely cool.
This is an entry grade too. This is the entry grade RX-78.
Yeah.
You see all the scribing that they did to this thing? I thought it was a real grade when I approached it.
RX-78 or new? That's a new.
Sorry, it's the new Gundam. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, all the color separation.
I thought it was a real grade. It had me blown away.
That's how you compete, man. This guy or girl or whoever did this.
This person.
Really fucking good. Oops. Really good job. Gonna have to bleep that out in post. What do we got next? Oh yeah, this giant freaking space shuttle. So
this was too cool not to share.
Yeah, to give you an idea of scale, like the window behind it is a good 4 foot tall window.
Yeah.
So this is over 4 feet tall.
And the top down of the launch pad is like an image.
Yes.
Spread out.
So it's hard to exactly capture it, but yes. They took a picture and then printed it and then laid it down.
All the little people are cool. Cutouts too.
Yeah, yeah. That's how they did
Those are
the
probably
side work here.
die-cast
This
cars.
is an image.
Yeah.
Glued on.
Yeah, I like that. I haven't seen anybody do that before.
Yeah.
It saves a lot of detailing work. But
Yeah,
it looks
imagine all the
good.
work that
That's
went
an
into
understatement. I do not want to transport that.
No.
It's crazy. What a fun thing to bring to a show.
Yeah.
And so this one was done by Elliot Gray. I think that's his name, right? Elliot Gray.
I know Elliot. Yeah.
Elliot. Yeah.
Elliot.
This was the model that won Best in Show. And there's too many things to go over, like what they did with this. I would not do it justice, but
look up on Gray Gunpla on Instagram.
Yeah, lots of pictures on there. But I will say, I have seldom seen such a cleanly done paint and scribe job in person in my life, in my years of competition.
The 2 shades of blue camo masking on the blue parts is so clean.
It's kind of hard to.
I mean, look at the
very
AG.
subtle.
Yeah, you can see the different shades of blue, and the AUG on the other shoulder.
Yeah,
it's like camo.
It's extremely well done, and it goes over and around things too, which is difficult to do. Very difficult to do.
You need to get him to teach us how to mask. It's so good.
Yeah, so that and then the base isn't judged in these competitions, but it does add a lot to the model.
It's very clean.
You've got these little characters down here, charging thing for the big old gun. Cool Z here. I believe the Z was masked off under clear acrylic and then painted, or not? Yeah, painted around here, and then it's got a light inside there, so it adds a lot to it. Very nice.
Little Camille standing in the middle, looking at the Zeta. That's cool.
Yeah, and massive congratulations for winning best in show.
And he's got stickers of his own model.
Yeah, they won best Gunpla.
Yeah.
Is it stickers of this model?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny. They won best Gunpla, and then they won best in show, which I think is the first time a Gundam has won best in show. So that means they beat all the car guys, all the tank guys, all the Dio guys, all the resin print guys. Like, this was the best model in the entire show.
Haters gonna hate.
I mean, I see this. When I saw it, I was like, this is
awesome.
a contender,
it's awesome
for
news.
sure.
Yeah.
But the fact that a Gundam won best in show for the entire model show, that's pretty freaking cool. So massive props to them, and keep doing what you're doing, because I love it. This was really cool. I love the use of dynamic lights in a diorama that create a story.
Yeah, it looks so realistic in this photo.
So realistic. So
I want to learn how to do that. That's cool.
Yeah, so this has been done a few times now. I've seen a couple of people on YouTube do this, where they're using those filament LEDs or really bright lights to do this type of thing. So it's really cool to see one in person. I saw one last year I think it was in Seattle, of a tank dio with was firing out the blasts onto the Zaku.
Yeah.
Here, we're gonna say, didn't Chris do something like that with his Panzerzoid? I want to say
the Panzer Circus dio that he did,
cool.
But that, I'm talking about a tank. It was a big tank with a Zaku head. Lots of hard grab parts in there, but very cool to see. I loved this one. This is done by Tom from International Toy and Hobby. If you don't know Tom and you don't know International Toy and Hobby, and you go to Seattle someday, go up there. This gentleman is, I very affectionately call him like the Mr. Miyagi of Gunpla. He's got a small store, but it's packed to the gills and organized so well that you wouldn't know it. And he does customs that are stunning. He's got them all in glass cases, and
his store gives the vibe of, you go overseas, Japan, it's like the hole in the wall
100%.
hobby store. You can walk by it and go, wait, what's this? Oh, I didn't know this was here. Oh man, look at this place. Yeah.
So he sells model kits, he sells tools, paints. There's stuff, 30-minute missions. There's all sorts of Gundam stuff. There's even like little statues. He sells statues. And he takes commissions too. So if you ever want a Tom piece,
but then you go up to purchase something, and he has a few things behind the cash register, like, "Oh, I didn't know you had that awesome special
So
one of 3 model kits." And he's like, "Yeah, it's mine."
Yeah.
He's
got like the really rare 1/60th scale Dom, super
remote
old
control
kit, and there's
remote control.
There's 2 of them.
He has a Zaku skateboard on his wall. He's like, "No, sorry, that's not for sale, but it's right next to your cell phone." No, it's mine.
He's got his own motorcycle helmets.
Yeah, so he does. Custom, he does the entire graffiti art picture.
Yep.
And then he's got a giant wall with all the awards he's won behind this big piece of glass. It's a sight to behold. It's really cool. And he's such a nice, humble guy. You know, he's kind of like the epitome, like the epitome of where a lot of people want to get someday. But
he's
this
also
one, I don't know what kit this is. Ian, do you know?
I think it's the 1/100 Star Eternal. I don't
the
know.
glory something.
It's the Master Grade Stargazer.
Yeah, from what I understand, this is a commission that he's doing for somebody, and it's got like an asteroid thing, like a molten asteroid that's like blasting through.
It's UV reactive too, out the wazoo.
Yeah, so you go to his shop. He is like a master at resin water effects, and this is just kind of a taste of that.
He builds it behind his counter too.
Yeah, he just sits there and
he builds in there. It's really cool.
Crap, I completely forgot what I was going to say on what he does. Ask him anything. He will let you know exactly the steps and simple steps. He's also very aware of, like, he's involved in his Facebook community. He's on Instagram, International Model Toys. He recognizes stuff, and he loves creativity. He made my day last year when he noticed one of mine and just loved the idea of having a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Gundam, and that made my day.
We should get him on the pod sometime.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so much fun.
That would be like sitting with a celebrity. I'd be like so intimidated.
He'd be like Chris Farley. Yeah, that was cool when you did that.
Here's a really cool one. So this is a artifact.
In fact.
And so to give you an idea of scale, like these things are like the size of a quarter.
Lang's grabbing one.
Maybe like a large
almost.
Quarter.
They're under 2
tiny.
inches tall.
Yeah, and the detail this person was able to, like, that's just stupid. Look how fucking good that is.
So good. This is my hand. Here's the kit.
Yeah, these are not.
And this is how they come.
Yeah, they're all one color. They're not part separated, barely.
They look like resin stuff.
This is extremely cool. Very cool to see. And then on top of that, they didn't stop there.
Water.
Really cool water effects. Really nice, clear water. Like, really well done. Very cool.
Yeah.
And then there's another one right next to it. This is a Nightingale artifact kit. And again, look at the detail. That's just crazy.
I don't want to deal with those
These things also don't come with decals. So I don't know where these came from. These are all custom made.
So stupid small.
That's nuts.
Yeah, very well done. Very cool. This one won first place in Other Mecha. This is a Maschinen Krieger kit. I don't know enough about machining. I do know that Maschinen Krieger kits are all glue up, and they require require a higher level of skill than a Gundam model kit as far as building the kit itself and getting it to this finish is very good. So props to this person who won first in Other Gundam or Other Mecha. There's another picture of that crazy one. We just checked out the Sanaju with the lights cascading over it. This was a CD, yes?
Yeah, this is Chloe's dad on Instagram. I've been poking at him. I love how well he does on his shading, and he's done a number of HGs like this that are they're incredible. And his bases, they're at the pro level, and I'm wanting to catch up with him on some of this stuff. I love that. Look at that. So yeah, he's doing some pretty amazing stuff. Very cool. And this is what we're looking at is an HG Ultron. That's P Bandai, and he painted that one up amazingly. Uh-oh. This is Cookie
Dan, you're
Monster.
muted?
Yeah, Dan, you're not coming through. I'll keep talking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There you go.
This is a Cookie Monster. I think
Now,
this
should have been best in show.
Barbatos and RX-78 in there.
Yeah. There's a lot going on here.
Good.
So well done. And the back of the shield, I don't know if you can't see it in the picture, but the back of the shield has a bite taken out of it, or the backpack.
Big cookie.
Yep.
Yeah, but look at the paint detail here. Like, I don't know where this thing came from. Did they scratch build it?
Sesame Street. It came from
Clay?
Sesame Street.
They molded that
Maybe.
themselves.
If it's clay, that's even more impressive. But they went through and they did highlighting Like
Mhm.
this evokes a lot of the Warhammer style, but even the shading
Yes.
here
Yeah, it
on the
does.
vents, I noticed that when I was looking at it.
Yep.
It's really
Cookies.
good. It's
That
really
was-
well done.
Yeah, that was like the most. I love it. The creativity.
What a
Wait,
fun.
get the sign. No,
Yeah.
go up. Get that. There we go.
Yeah,
Sesame Street for a sign.
The creativity on this one is off the scale.
Yep.
and the base too. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
A nebula. Oh,
Sure. But it's got the color. I mean, it's very cohesive, well done, super hyper creative.
It's the nebula
Comes up
of
with that?
imagination.
I'm gonna do a Cookie Monster kit bash. Like, it's so great. This thing
There we
kind
go.
of thing stopped me in my tracks. So this person here, gosh, I don't remember their name. Oh no. Osh something. I feel terrible now. If one of you guys want to look up who did this, that'd be great while I'm talking about it. But this thing is it's the Metal Gear Rex kit from Kotobukiya, I believe.
Yeah.
They've done a digital camo scheme on it, and they integrated LED lights throughout the entire thing and audio. So one of the coolest, craziest things I've seen, though, is that they included a motion capacitive touch thing. So you bring your hand up in front of it, and it plays the Metal Gear Solid pring sound.
Oh, I
And
didn't
then
know
it starts
that.
playing audio like, you got to fight this thing, Snake, and blah, 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 blah. The only way to damage it is with blee. And it's like the interior cockpit shines and blinks really fast. And it's
That's
got,
incredible.
what's his face in there, like, piloting. It's so good. So not only was the base really cool and interesting, but they also did a killer job on the paint. The paint is,
Top
you know,
notch.
I didn't get a really good look at it, but the digital camo on here is done impeccably well. You couldn't see any raised lines from the paint from masking. So some of these folks have the masking down like really well. There's another picture of the gun sniper. Oh, here's my
whose is
Kotobukiya
that?
Wolf.
This thing is incredible.
I took third place in other mechas. I was really happy with this. This was a fun build. You know, it's the Koenig Wolf, and I put some LEDs inside of it. Did the full paint job and weathering on it. Did a little dio base for it. This isn't a diorama though. That I put it just to be judged on the kit itself. So he's kind of healing up.
The one thing that I love on the color choices you did with this, the picture doesn't do it justice that you did almost a dark red metal inner frame. I feel like that made the outer armor pop so much more. I loved it.
Yeah, it's got dark maroon, and then it's got some copper and gold and silver.
Yep.
In there. And then I
Love
even
those color
lit
choices.
the little forbidden candy inside the core. That's pretty fun.
Nice.
Okay, so here's we got Silver Fang's Dark Horn on a really awesome diorama. Now, they didn't tell me this, but as they were building the diorama, they put an Easter egg in here. They put parts from my Koenig Wolf model kit and battle damaged them like the Dark Horn is hunting my kit.
Or kicked
So
his
then
trash.
we put-
one of the two.
Huh?
Or kicked his trash already. Like,
So they put my kit. So it's, well, the way they described it was that they're tracking my Koenig Wolf. So we put mine next to it, and we took those armor pieces off that got blasted off and put those together. So
nice.
yeah, so creative. But their model, I think we got another picture of it here coming up soon. This has competed before, won first place in a couple different places, but the diorama is new. And they even did, like, the diorama is so well done, but they did like this cracking paint thing here and little oil blood drops. I mean, just look at all the freaking detail here.
Yeah.
It's really well executed. Oh, there's the club. So we've got, I'm not going to name people here just for privacy's sake, but we got all the folks here representing the club. We had the big old West Coast Gunpla thing. We got the big old Zaku.
Yep.
This was so proud. We were all so proud to be representing this amazing club together.
Yep.
So thanks for everybody for coming out. Here's my core fighter. When I got this kit, this is a gift from Ian for my birthday, I think, last year.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and when I got it, I knew, like, I have to do this kit like absolute massive justice. And so I did a whole bunch of work on it. I'm not going to go into detail on all that, but Winning first place in IPMS Seattle in the sci-fi ships and other things category was a huge win for me, and it felt like I wanted to win that for Ian to show him like I did a good job on your kit. So this was the big one for me to take first was really cool. So I was really happy about that.
I love the cockpit detail you did on that one. I still don't know how painstakingly you did all that inside.
It was fun. Yeah, lots of LED work inside this thing, and it also plays sound clips from the anime of Amuro and Sayla talking to each other. So very cool. These are from a club member, Jason. It's hard to describe how good these look in person, but because they're so small, and look at the detail they were able to eke out. Like this, look at this. Look at that. That's nuts. And it's done so well. Like the streaking from the engines, the red parts, the paneling, the highlights. So these are, I want to say it's like maybe an inch and a half wide on these guys. They're so small.
Now, I got to jump because I love his TIE Fighter wings that he did. He did a lot of showing and back and forth. He tried this. It didn't do like he wanted it to. And then he just tried something else randomly, and it came out better than he expected on his TIE Fighter wings right there. Love that. Look up jason.dl.98 on Instagram. I'm pretty sure he has a public profile.
Yeah. So he took out of box award for this Millennium Falcon and first place for this these two kits here on this little stand. So I'm so happy for him to have won these. That's a big win for him, and they're done really well. So big congrats to him. Boom! This is my Exia. Took first place in 1/100 and larger. I'm very proud of this one. This is probably my best work so far as painting goes.
Here we go.
Yeah, customized base, customized kit, fully illuminated.
My background. Because of our bromance. There you go.
I mean, just look at that. Just look at that.
That was a lot of fun. Their copper did that. A lot of your copper and gold accents on the original Exia just made that so much better.
Yeah. Hey, there's Mike Kshatriya. Got second place in the 144 customized. We've seen this guy before, but that felt really nice to win for this one. This has been to 3 shows, didn't win anything. Went to the show, won second place. So very happy with that. I think this guy's kind of retired now. Right? He's been to the shows on the West Coast, all the different shows. So I think he's done. Might put him on display somewhere.
Yeah, I'm glad it placed.
Yeah. I think this is
It's CDs.
CD.
That's a CD.
Yep, another CD.
Chloe's dad.
Another winner. Highly commended. Highly commended is when they've given out the awards for first, second, and third, but there's other models on the table that are extremely good, so they want to let the modeler know they did a good job. So I love this kit. I've got a few pictures of this guy on Instagram, and so does he, obviously, but it's just done really, really well.
It's very clean.
Painting's good.
Yeah, he did really good camo, like digital camo in the purple.
What kit is this? Is it the test image Zeta? What is it called?
Shoot. I think, it's the test Zeta.
Yeah. This digital camo thing that's been going on with these Zetas, I'm liking it. It's hard to pick up just because the lighting. You can see the shadow is casting over, so it's hard to pick up from the picture, but in person, it's just chef's kiss.
Koenig Wolf.
Yep, so the Koenig one, third. I think we already went over that. Another Jason work, highly commended. This is a...
Base jabber.
What's it called? Base jabber. Picture doesn't do it justice. They did a really good job on that one. And this is another...
There's another CD, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
First place.
First place in the 144 category.
Some RG Force Impulse.
Yeah, very nice again. And
There's another one of
okay,
the
so he
Ultron.
almost swept this category. Here, yeah. So this is afterwards. He got first and second. If he had another kit in there, he might have swept it, which is pretty epic. So he's taking first and second. Big props to him, freaking killing it in the model scene. This is a Cobra build, highly commended in the dioramas. So he's got a what is this kit, Ian?
Zaku Mariner.
Zaku Mariner. Really cool base.
Yeah, like Dan, look right there.
It.
The names.
Oh, okay. Anyways, it's got like this is a neat idea, right? It gives you that force perspective kind of thing.
What was it called? Sort of the P.
What?
Perspective.
Whatever.
So yeah, really cool. Props to him for getting the highly commended award in that very tough category. Let's see. Oh, here's another kit that we thought was cool looking.
Yeah. I don't know whose that is, but it's good.
Yeah, well done.
The matte on metallic.
Oh,
yeah,
I
that's
see.
hard to pull off and make it look good. And the cohesiveness of the colors, I think, definitely did well. Is this a kit bash?
No, it's the Hazel too.
Oh, okay.
Does it come with that
looks different,
shield?
though?
That's a GM shield, isn't it?
No shoot, I don't have a Hazel 2 anymore.
But it is all stock from that kit.
Yeah, I believe that
Okay.
shield comes with the Hazel 2.
I loved this thing. This is a matte.
Oh, yeah, this
over
one.
metallic red.
Mm-hmm.
I love that look. It gives it so much dynamic, like color flow.
Mm-hmm.
But for those just listening, this is a I think it's a high grade.
Yeah.
Is it high grade? Shoot. Wait, what does it say? Oh no,
Master
master grade.
grade.
Oh, that's right.
Master
Whoops.
grade gun cannon. If you haven't built one of these, definitely grab one when you see it. It's not an expensive master grade, and it's super fun to build. There's that new again. Oh, here's the Verka. It's just a really well done Verka.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to mess up the master grade Verka Sazabi.
I think it got first in its category, if I remember right.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, for me, looking at this and other kits that do this, it's the metal detail. When there's different colors of metal on the inner frames and stuff, that even though all the outside might be one solid color, that detail shines, I think.
Yeah. So this kit, if you're not familiar with it, Lang, has chrome parts for the inside and silver parts.
Nice.
So it comes with the two different finishes, but it looks like they've painted the entire thing.
Yeah.
But the finish on it was really nice. Painting on it was really nice. It's a very well done, clean looking Sazabi. So if they did win that category, big props to them, because this one definitely caught my attention.
Positive that they did win the unmodified 100.
Yeah. Very cool. That's it for our pictures from IPMS Seattle.
Nice.
What a fun event. It was always a joy.
Yeah,
and
I had a blast.
Yeah, I think having a table there was just made it even more exciting, especially with our club's first tabling. So, so that was really cool. Do you guys have any other thoughts about IPMS Seattle? Do you guys want to talk about Mizu Steakhouse?
Oh, you're making me hungry.
That was bad. Thank you, Yan. Thank you.
What do you mean that was bad?
That was good. Probably the best.
So,
I wonder how much it would be to take Yan home. Just have him cook for us.
I don't know. Probably a lot of money. So that's a steakhouse that's right across the street from the Renton Community Center, which is where IPMS Seattle is held. And it's on the more expensive side because it is a hibachi style.
Yep.
Things that are doing the ting 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 and the jokes and
it's
stuff.
a show.
And super,
Dinner and a show.
Yeah. But the food is like
that
10
steak.
out of 10.
Yeah.
And we ate like three little piggies.
Yeah. And we had our own little table. It was nice.
Yeah. That was a perfect way to start the weekend, because we did that the night we got there. After we set up, we went over there and had some dinner and just crushed it. And yeah, so I highly recommend that place. Like I said, it's a little more expensive, but you do get it is dinner and a show.
That place is going to be a required stop on the next Washington trips.
Yeah.
Just
I got so to give you an idea, I got the filet mignon with fried rice, and that
God.
totaled about $50.
Yeah.
Which isn't
no,
bad
and you got
considering what you get.
you got Goza as well, and
Oh yeah,
drink,
yeah, gyoza.
So
Yeah,
it's
gyoza was so good, dude.
there was some, so it adds up and it's worth it. It's a experience.
Yeah.
If it's like a once a year thing, you go up there for the Seattle
Oh,
IPMS, go to freaking Mizu Sushi, and reach out to us if you're going to go there because the tables hold like 12 people. You get a little crew going up there.
Making memories.
Yep.
All right. Ian, did you have anything on IPMS?
No.
Okay. We have a handful of questions. We'll get through these real quick. Favorite or
Also, big shout out to people that offer questions every week. We super appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we have received so many questions now that we have a repository of questions, and we're just picking some pretty randomly picking some questions. So if your questions don't get answered every week, it's because we have so many. So keep them
submitting
coming.
them. Submit by email, West Coast Gunpla Alliance at Gmail.
Yes.
Any of our Instagrams or on the Discord. We have a thread specifically for it.
And we may or may not, will most likely be doing a prize for best question near the end of the year. So keep that in mind, folks.
Yeah, we've had some good ones. Favorite or memorable non-mecha thing you've painted?
I'll be quick and
Non-mecha.
start and say I haven't really done a full big custom
Non-mecha?
paint of non-mecha. Yeah, no. So I really don't have an answer for this one.
For me, it was I did a big Star Trek Kronos 1 kit from Northern Lights. It was a bear. It wasn't like the funnest thing to build, but painting it and getting it all finished and having it done, definitely it was my favorite non-mecha thing. If you haven't built a Northern Lights kit, but you're experienced with gluing kits and removing seam lines, it's great. You'll love it. But if all you have experience with this Gundam stuff, you'll be like, what the frick are these guys and these other classes doing? It does require some skill to put together. And then I also got the light kit for it too, which adds another layer because you have to assemble things in such a way. You have to follow like a completely different set of instructions that go ancillary to the instructions it comes with. It's very complicated, but the finished product is a very large, very impressive, very cool model kit. What about you, Ling?
I'm trying to think. I don't think I've not painted anything that's not mecha related. The only thing I have that's closest is a Digimon, and that was Mashidramon, which is like more so mecha, but yeah, that would be the only thing closest, and it was great. That thing's fun, the Mashidramon. If anyone ever gets it, it's bulky, easy, and fun.
Oh, is that the one you did like Megatron?
Mm-hmm, a Transmetal Megatron.
Did you give that away?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Awesome. Well, that person's probably very happy because the first time I met you, that was on the table.
Yeah.
And I was like, you had so much stuff on the table, and I was like, oh my gosh, this guy customizes. This guy's crazy. And you had your booth out, and you're like, hey, I'm just creating masterpieces over here. And I was like, oh.
And then what does Dan do? I'm going to do what he does and beat him at everything.
Well,
yeah.
I learned from the best.
Yeah. That's what we do. Okay. Next was cheapest favorite paint you paint with regularly and most expensive paint you have ever used. I'll start cheapest for the buck. It's usually been Hobby Mio. They're extremely hard to find now, so I don't usually go with that. Most expensive right now is probably Display. I haven't jumped into too expensive yet, but I'm probably going to be heading that way soon. So that's me.
For me, it's going to be Mr. I use Mr. Hobby or Mr. Color paints almost exclusively. Those are generally pretty inexpensive. They're like $4 or less. Tom up in International Toy and Hobby has a sale going on. I don't know if it's still going on or not, but he had his Mr. Color paints marked down to $2.98. So I grabbed a bunch.
Yeah.
That's like the inexpensive, I guess. But I love that paint line. It's a lacquered paint, so it's extremely hard. and it dries super fast. And then as far as like most expensive paints, probably going to be Gaia Notes, and it's not that expensive, or All Clad. Gaia Notes makes the best white I've ever painted with, and they make really good top coats too. So check them out if you want to. I guess they're more expensive. I mean, when you're dealing with lacquer paints that you're thinning yourself, they're generally pretty cheap. Pre-thinned paints are a little more expensive because they can charge more because they pre-thinned it for you. Yeah. Ian, you've painted a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I used the Hobby Mio.
Yeah.
Wasn't too impressed with it, but that's probably the most expensive paint I've used.
Yeah, just because they have a lot already pre-thinned for you too. So.
And I'm an idiot for spending $200 some on paint all in one go, and then turns out I hate it. No, I hate it. I just
yeah. It's not bad. It's just you have to top coat it before you do anything else to it. It's very delicate compared to like a harder.
Oh, even
lacquer.
after the top coat.
Oh, was it still chipping?
It's not the most solid, admittedly.
It may have been the kit too. Assembly and clearance was not really great.
Yeah. We're running just a little bit late on time, so we'll go with the next one and save the rest for next time. Have we ever tried any Machine Krieger or 5-star Stories kits? I haven't tried either. I had my eye on one, a Machine Krieger kit at IPMS. It was annoying. On one side of the table, there was one for $40. Other side of the table, there was one for $90. And the $40 one, once I had that money, I went over and it had sold. So I'm like, dang it!
Yeah.
Did you see Skyway's table? Because he had a ton.
That's the $90 one.
Okay.
They're very expensive, yeah.
There's multiple tables with Machine Krieger.
Yeah.
They were in there not with IPMS vendor table prices. They were in there with like store prices. Like that's the same price you're going to pay at the store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I haven't tried it yet, but two lovely people, Dan and Lang, got this for me.
Yeah.
That was just for me.
Yeah, I was going to say because
okay.
Yeah. I thought that as a challenge for you.
Yeah,
Ian.
this is going to be a challge.
Yeah. Machine and Krieger kits are they go together really well, but they do require paint. So
yeah,
I haven't built one, but I'm excited to. I love the aesthetic design of those things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you not want to do the other two? Lang?
Time's sake. We got time's sake stuff.
Okay.
We got questions, so
sure.
So we'll save those.
Yeah, thanks again for dropping your questions. Keep them coming. Do you want me to go through the future events, Lang, or do you want to do it?
I can. I love doing future events because we have stuff cooking. Please start planning these out. We still have our 30-minute missions competition set up. This is digital, so you need to submit digitally no matter where you are. And the submissions are due for the 7th of July. And you'll have Dan showing off the first place award for that. We also have other prizes. We have Dan and Tim Tam Studios being our judges, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
We are going to get a third judge.
Great. And we also have, there's one of the other medals. It's really nice medals, too. So, and it's going to be a fun challenge for everybody participating because it's hand painting only for 30-minute mission stuff. Gundam 00 Trivia Night. That's going to be, I believe, July 15th off the top of my head. It's going to be over the first 2 seasons of Gundam 00. You can find those. The dub version is on Hulu, the non-dubbed on Crunchyroll and Disney Plus for some reason, even though they're linked with Hulu, didn't have the dubbed. The Jamboree, Portland or Oregon Jamboree, this is now our big IPMS, is happening on the 20th of September. It's going to be pretty big. Last year they were expanding quite a bit. Washington folks that we've been connecting with are even more excited and coming down for that for a lot of the mecha categories. So that's going to be a great one. A new one I'm going to throw out there that we're going to be setting a date. And for those that have longer travel ways to get here, start planning for the month of August. We are having what we call our swap meet. MEAT.
Mhm.
It's going to be just a big kind of potluck / swap meet where this is the time to look at your backlog and be like, I know I bought that for a reason. I've had it for over a year. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I really want other stuff, or I want some cash to get some other stuff. Great swapping opportunity. People bring customs, people bring sealed, people bring built, and it's just a really good. I mean, I got a master grade Shenlong for super cheap. It was built, but that's one I really wanted to get my hands on to kind of fiddle with and build with. So
Yeah,
Right.
and
it's incredible.
and just to make a quick point, this is not the type of activity, or this is not the type of swap meet to go to make a profit. You're wanting to price your kits to sell.
Mhm.
So if you don't want to bring a kit and look at eBay prices and
Yard
then price
sale.
it that way.
Yeah, yard sale
Yes.
style.
Might I say get rid of and make space? This is
Yeah,
making
make
space.
space, yeah.
Not so much
If
making.
you want to make profit, great, but sell that on eBay. Like this swap meet is for like swapping some kits out, making trades,
Yep.
getting some cash to buy something else. Yeah, and then we'll have, of course, we'll have food, music,
Yep.
and I have some games planned. Pin the dawn on the nightingale, stuff like that.
This will be the date we're looking, like I said, looking in August, as well as location. So we're looking just south of Portland area. So anyone that's going to the area and you need to be in the area, start planning.
Yes.
Okay, I think that's it, boys.
All right. Well, thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in to our craziness. We have one last sponsor to shout out, before we play out. So here we go.
Centipede Sundays. Come find us down at the Centipede Eat a Bunch buffet. Yeah, all you can eat, Dan or Lane. Anytime, any place. $5.99 Sunday. And that is $10.
You almost got me.
Come on.
That got you off guard.
Oh, man. It drives you mad.